right, welcome to our first Argue Your Point podcast.
Woo-hoo.
I am your host, Jeff Mitri, alongside my son, Mason Mitri. Mason, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
All right. We're a Buffalo-based podcast talking about sports, and today is NFL trade deadline day.
Yeah, we're not going to leave out any content. You can argue your point here. Argue Your Point podcast.
That's right. We're here to argue any point you have, as long as you can make a case for it. We're all for it. And speaking of making a point, the Jets just shipped away Quinnen Williams, All-Pro, I believe, for a first round and second round.
First round and second round pick for Quinn Williams. He is very good. He's a very talented defensive tackle, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a defensive tackle. But what's more interesting is Sauce Gardner, who just signed a $100 million contract in the offseason. They traded him for two first-round picks.
2 first-round picks?
To the Colts.
Really? That is insane.
So the Colts, I think, are taking the bigger risk here.
Yeah, I mean...
Because if it doesn't work out, they've got no first-round pick, unless they acquire one in a different way. But they got no first-round pick for this year or next year. This year is probably going to be a high first-round pick because they're doing really well. But next year, who knows?
Yeah. Also, today we have some more. See, when Dallas got Quinn Williams, the Jets also got Mozzie Smith, who was a defensive tackle.
Mozzie Smith, yeah.
Yep.
Looks like he's a lower-level guy, getting paid $100 million, though. Still waiting for the Bills. Do you think the Bills are going to make a trade?
I do. And if they make a trade...
What position do you think they'll make a trade for?
If they make a trade, they have to do, I think, safety quarterback. In the Chiefs game, they left too many guys open. Rasheed Rice was especially one.
I also think that they should invest in defense. But there's a lot of guys out there that really want a wide receiver. And the two names that, well, there's other names that came up, but they're off the board right now. So Olave and Waddle. The Saints are a losing team. They just shipped out one of their wide receivers, Rashid Shaheed. So I don't know if they would trade another one, but they could. They might. I don't know. In Olave. And then Waddle. The Miami Dolphins are essentially tanking, and I don't know if they would trade within their division, but they might because they're tanking. So
yeah. On that defense, Frankie Louvu was suspended 1 game yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He did the...
Well, he was in the trade?
No, he was suspended because he did 3 hip drop tackles, which are illegal.
3 in 1 game?
I'm not sure.
And he's suspended by the league?
Yep, 1 game.
That seems pretty severe. Did he injure anyone?
I don't think so, no.
All right, well, we'll look more into that.
He's not the first time. He's got 6 fines over
he's a repeat
7
offender.
years. Yeah, he has $98,000 in fines. So so it was all during Atlanta. Then roughing the passer, Detroit, January 24th, 2025. Then he also did a hip drop tackle in the same game against Detroit. Unsportsmanlike conduct in Philadelphia on November 22nd, 2024. And 2 years prior, there was a roll in a fight against Arizona for $10,000. And then against Washington, 2018, this is when he didn't play for Washington. He got $20,000 fine. And now, here he is in Washington. Yeah.
The Quinnen Williams trade, I'm looking at Quinnen Williams. He's got an average salary of $24 million. So by shipping out Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, they unloaded a lot of money.
Breece Hall is a guy who's trending right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, A.J. Brown is being shopped by the Eagles.
He's trending,
looking.
so people are expecting a trade for Brees Hall.
Maybe. I mean, they just might just ship all of their players out. Just like...
You're right, he is trending.
Yeah, A.J. Brown is looking like he might be traded. He's not getting...
A.J. Brown?
Yeah, because he's not getting many attempts. So if he goes to another team, he can get more attempts. So for fantasy owners out there, a lot of points. A lot of potential points there.
Fantasy owners. All right. Let's switch topics here a little bit. Let's, before we switch off the NFL, what do you think about McDermott calling the defensive plays?
Calling defensive plays? I don't know. I mean, they didn't play a great defensive game, but it is Patrick Mahomes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played. I think a lot of people stepped up. Benford had a huge game, maybe the best game in his career.
Yeah.
Max Harrison, his only second game, and he's already showing. He's making himself noticeable, showing really good flashes, showing good speed, showing he could run with the fastest guys in the league. And that's all good news for Bills fans.
Okay, let me tell you some more good news. Now, in power rankings, the Seahawks are number 1. Now, I did not think they would be number 1, but they are 6-2, and they do have a great offense.
You know what I think about power rankings? Power rankings, schmower rankings. It's just opinion based, you know?
The Rams are number 2. I mean, they've gotten a lot of games. They have the 21 touchdowns already. The Colts are number 3. Which I think this is really, it should be number 1, the Colts. They got Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones is doing really well. And our Buffalo Bills are number 4, power rankings. Number 5 being the Eagles.
All right.
So, what does surprise me, looking at the list, so I'm just, 24 is the Commanders, 23 is the Dallas Cowboys, which is insane. Now, the worst team power ranking is the Titans, which makes sense, because they've really have no offensive production. The defense is, like, almost non-existent.
All right. Let's switch topics here to the NBA. We are Knicks fans here. Hardcore since 2023. 2022 for you. But we follow the team. We watch just about every game. If not the entirety of the game, we watch most of the game, and then we follow the team. So they're off to a good start. Then they went on a little skid. Now they're back to back-to-back wins, strong performances. Good game against the Wizards yesterday. Josh Hart scored 10 points off the bench. Jalen Brunson continues to prove he is a legit number 1 option. The Garden is alive again, but is the team actually built to contend?
Yeah. I think about the Knicks, they have a lot of good players on paper. Okay, they have Cat, Karl-Anthony Towns, they have Brunson, they have Julius Randle. Well, they had Julius Randle. They had a pretty good team at one point. Okay, it's just they really can't. They're just kind of slipping. That's what it feels like. They're really just.
You think they're slipping? No,
yeah.
I think they're. I disagree.
Not,
I think they're on the rise.
They're not
actually.
up to potential.
No, I mean it's a new coach. It's going to take some time for new coach Mike Brown to get a feel for the team, but in doing having Josh Hart on the bench instead of a starter, and having Josh Hart accept that, I think is pretty cool. I mean, it makes me feel like we got a really good a deep team. You know what I mean? And Landry Shamet, he's been a surprise. He's been a guy that's been playing really well lately. A few other guys I seen last night that were stepping up. Jordan Clarkson, he was playing with some spirit yesterday, and they cruised to a win. It was like a 20-point win.
Yeah, I think about the Knicks, they do have a lot of potential. I see. They have Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
They have Brunson. They have Hart, Cat, Bridges. They have OG, who is the OG.
Anunoby. He is the OG.
Yeah, they have a good team. It's just what you said. The coach's gotta contribute. Everyone really needs to put in the effort. But I think if they have a good season, try to stay off the injury, put in a lot of hard work, I think they can make it all the way here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's a new coach. They had the best run to the championship last year in 25 years. Fired the coach. We all know that. And, we'll see. We'll see.
If you don't know that, you're living under a rock. Nothing to tell you. Yeah. Can we just go back to NFL real quick? I need to talk some controversy here. NFL teams are putting fake crowd noise in games. Now, they did that in 2020 during the pandemic, but, that was the pandemic. It made sense.
Where did you see this?
This was many players on the Colts, when they played the Rams a couple weeks ago. They all suspected pumping crowd noise, and it is legal. You are allowed to do that.
Can you provide me with a source?
I would not be able to provide you a source.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, yes, the NFL uses a fake crowd noise system for TV broadcasts, which are created by NFL Films using recordings of each team's actual fans. Oh, okay.
See that? Well, here's the difference.
That is weird.
That's
for broadcast.
That's for the broadcast. In stadiums, they have a special machine that would just pump out noise. Now, it was illegal. In the 80s, you couldn't do crowd noise. If you were too loud, they would just deduct timeouts. And they realized how no fun league that was. Decided to turn that off. But they still banned pumping crowd noise, and the Falcons did that in 2016. The Patriots actually admitted to do that a couple times. And see, it was all illegal until the pandemic. They had to, trying to repeat what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think they gotta make it illegal again. If you have, tons of fans that are super passionate, like the Bills, they're super passionate. Then you have, some teams that are domed and they just turn the volume up, and suddenly they have a super crazy crowd. So.
Yeah, in a home field advantage.
And it sometimes glitches. They don't even try to, it will glitch sometimes. Yeah.
All right. Let's switch topics once again and talk about the NHL. The Buffalo Sabres host the Utah Mammoth, and as we know, in the off season, or I should say rather, big trade between J.J. Peterka. In return, we got Josh Doan and Michael Kesselring. And those two guys, Kesselring, he started out with a injury, and then he just got into the lineup. So he hasn't really, shown his potential yet. Still kind of waiting for that to happen. But Josh Doan's been an early surprise. Scored a few goals, real passionate goals. Won a few games for us. And, I'm looking forward to the return of J.J. Peterka.
Yeah. I'm happy for the Sabres. I think they're really going to be good this year. Now, they've looked good this year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say, great team, but they're not looking like they were a couple years ago.
Well, they're off to a good start, that's for sure. They're above 500. But speaking of being above 500, every team in our division is 500 or better.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very contested, tight division right now in conference, the Eastern Conference. The disparity, there's only 4 points between first and last or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really quite competitive, which is good to see. Devin Levi Yeah, he may have asked for a trade. Rumor has it he's asked for a trade.
Asked for a trade? Wow.
Yeah, he wants to get out of Buffalo because there's too many goaltenders.
That?
And he's not getting any NHL starts right now. Like tonight, it's Alex Lyon is starting, so I could see why he wants to go to another organization where he might get more opportunities to start games.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens there with that. But Sabres, off to a good start. I heard Rasmus Dahlin today on the radio, and he was being very positive.
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna join in on this conversation, or?
Now I want to tell you this. The Sabres, like I said, they are I'll say this.
Just say it.
They have a lot of potential for this team, but they're really just not. They're just not expressing it. It's not showing. But I think this year they're ready. I think they're ready. That's it.
All right. Well, what do you say? What do you think? We should close this up for the intro pilot episode of Argue Your Point?
Yeah. Well, I do have to say one more thing.
Say it.
Well, the Buffalo Bills are looking at Deebo Samuel. He is the number one. So many articles have been out of Deebo Samuel looking like he's might be coming to Buffalo. They said it last year. They didn't do it.
So that's rumor right now that the Buffalo's on Deebo's radar?
Yep. They've been on his radar for a couple of years.
Huh.
Free agency, they wanted him. Last year, they wanted him.
Deebo coming to Buffalo?
Wouldn't that
Like
be
I said,
insane?
I'm not there's a ton of people that think we need a top wide receiver. He would probably fall into that category. But I just think, defense wins championships, not offense.
Yeah.
But let's look into Deebo's stats. He's 29 years old, a little long in the tooth. Deebo Samuel, Von Miller. They're talking about Von Miller coming to Buffalo. What?
I wouldn't want that again. Like, they tried him out. He was good for a season. He got injured. He's a show. He's a show what he used to be.
He's all show.
He's all show.
Keep an eye on Deebo Samuel or Von Miller to Buffalo. Sources: John Schultz. The Commanders have been open to trading several players.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
That is... Holy cow. Yeah, if the Bills can pull off this... Now, I just want to put out here. The Jets are doing a lot of trades here. Now...
Yeah, they're unloading.
There have been 6 trades today, tied for the third most any trade deadline day going back to 1990.
Wow, that's awesome.
There were
Great trade deadline day.
There was 10 trades on November 1st, 2022, and 8 trades on November 5th, 2024. 10 trades on November 1st, 2022. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to our podcast. Hope to see you next episode.
Yeah, and we'll talk more Bills. We'll talk more NFL. Might get a little into the Knicks, not too much. But Sabres and Bills for sure. And, thanks for listening. Till next time. Argue Your Point.